Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's up, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth. And this is indeed another episode 11 of the Black Gentleman Podcast, man, presented by yours truly, Junior the Truth. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in, man. Really, truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for your support, man. Your support of this platform, this thing of ours, man. Thank you guys so much. I really, truly want to just express and take a moment and really, truly express my gratitude and appreciation for your support. You have absolutely no idea, man. You have absolutely no idea how much you guys have blessed me, how much you've blessed this platform, and how much the work that you've done with growing this platform has not gone in vain, man. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really, truly appreciate it. Man. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. Be sure to visit that website, www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there, man. It's absolutely 100% free. Today's show is brought to you by our partners, man, our family over at the CBD Counter, powered by hempschool.com. It is your one-stop shop for all of your CBD needs, man. So whatever you need with regard to hemp products and hemp byproducts, go check them out. www.cbdcounter.co. So www.cbdcounter.co. Thank you guys so much, man. Man. Boy, I tell you, man, now those of you guys who are watching the video, man, and you're watching the premiere of this video, I want to apologize for my attire. I know whenever I fire up and I come into the realm of the of the Black Gentleman Podcast, there is a dress code. And I am in complete 100% violation of this dress code. Very, very busy. So I needed to get this done. I'm operating in this stratosphere where done is better than perfect. So I really had to get this content out because I had not gotten the podcast out. So I need to get it out, and I'm kind of in the middle of ripping and running. I just got off I just got out the van and got, done moving around, killing what I eat or whatever today. So I needed to come in and jump back in here and get this content done before I get ready to travel in the morning, because I won't be able to get it done in the studio because I'll be traveling. So wanted to come in and get it done. So apologies, man. I'll be sure to make it up to you, man. I'll be sure to make it up to you. Hey, man. I am indeed Junior the Truth, man. Follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JuniorTheTruth, man. And that's over all the social media platforms. Each and every place, man, I'm there. I am there. So we have the Facebook, the IG, the Twitter, the YouTube, of course. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, man, be sure to do so. Junior the Truth, JuniorTheTruth. Also, you can join me weekdays, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Punch Junkie Morning Show, man. For the boxing heads out there, you can catch me via the Punch Junkie Morning Show, presented by, featuring Junior the Truth, sponsored by the CBD Counter, powered by hemschool.com. Man, so I just wanted to get that out there. Also, I have to continue to announce, just to be sure, if you're listening to this via the Junior the Truth mobile app, thank you. If you're listening to this or you're watching this via the YouTube channel, thank you. Be sure to smash the like button, family. Hit the like button. Also share, you know what I mean? If you're feeling extra supportive in this bitch, be sure to share this to wherever your favorite social media outlet. Just click the share button. You can share it to Facebook. You can share it to Twitter. Just be sure to share this. You can share it via email. Just be sure to share it. And so that this show can continue to grow legs, man, because I like it a lot. I think we're having a really, really good time in here, man. And man, I'm starting to realize, and you guys are reminding me, or I guess informing me, just how important this show has become to you guys, as well as how informative it is, and how thought-provoking it is. So I am glad that we're able to impact you guys in that fashion. So thank you guys so much. Really, truly appreciate it. Now, let me give you the warning that I always have to give you. This show is indeed adult in nature. This is the Black Gentleman Podcast, emphasis on gentlemen, emphasis on man. This is for the adults. This is of the adult variety. So you will hear very candid language as it relates to people who are, responding. So if you're looking via the mobile app, you'll see you will see people, cursing, man. You're gonna see curse words. You're going to see foul language. You know what I mean? I'm going to say motherfucker every now and again. You know what I'm saying? So if you are easily offended, man, I would encourage you, man, to go ahead and just slide to the side, man. I will not be offended. You know what I mean? So sorry, I'm taking a note out of my own book. But anyway, if you're easily offended, man, go ahead and slide to the side, man. I won't be offended by any stretch of the imagination, man. Please, feel free, feel free to leave, right now, because, hey, man, if this shit gets real in here. Or what more can I say? Also, if you guys are at work, I'm going to tell you, this show is not suitable for work. Not suitable for work. So you can listen to it at work by all means. It'll help you get through the day, because I'm gonna get in here and talk shit. But you don't want to listen to this in earshot of others. So you definitely want to go ahead and put your headphones in. You know what I mean? You don't want to just have this out there, man. You don't want to just have this out there, man. You definitely want to put in your headphones, man, because you don't want to offend people. Also, man, don't listen to this in earshot of your children. Please, please, please. I'll say it again, please. Do not listen to this in earshot of your children, man, because there is no telling what the hell may come out of my mouth. No, just no telling. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna tell you the truth, man. There's no telling what's gonna come out of my mouth. So, I'd like to avoid all of the, the rigmarole or whatever the case may be. So, I'm not trying to add to the delinquency of your children. Yeah, I mean, I think you probably pretty much got that sold up. I don't need to go through and talk to you about all of the different varying activities that you might engage in that will cause the delinquency of your children. Y'all do all that fucking in earshot of your children. You understand what I'm saying? Smoking that Reggie Bush, drinking tall cans. You know what I'm saying? A Steel Reserve and all of that kind of stuff, man. But anyway, don't listen to this in earshot of your children. Put your headphones in, for crying out loud, please. Please, please. I don't want to add to the delinquency of your children. I gotta just tell you the truth, man. You feel me? I gotta just tell you the truth. That's pretty much it, man. I've kind of blundered my way through that. I needed to revisit some things, man, with you guys, and I wanted to kind of you know, a lot of people are kind of like, you know, Black Gentleman Podcast, you know, anytime people, you know, when you use the word black, people have, you know, they tend to try to uh, 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 associate varying things with what it means to have a black anything. You understand what I'm saying? They want you to be like, oh, it's exclusive. So you know what I mean? It's non-inclusive. So when I say black, like it's the Black Gentleman Podcast, that means you're not welcome. You feel me? Or black, you know, it's you know, it's FUBU, it's for us, by us, and you know, all that old goofball shit. And what it means when I say the fact that, hey, this is the Black Gentleman Podcast, what it means is that listen, man, I have a podcast. um this is definitely my target audience by all stretches of the imagination is black people. We're going to be talking about issues that are going to issues that are going to primarily concern black people. Just because you're not black, does that mean you can't come around? Hell no, that don't mean that. You understand what I'm saying? Just because you're black doesn't mean you're not welcome. You can come in here. You can sit down, pull up a chair. You can listen to us talk our shit by any stretch of the imagination, man. By any stretch of the imagination, I will never tell you to not you're not welcome. You know what I mean? But you're gonna come in here and sit down and shut the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? Bring your ass in here, sit down and shut the fuck up and listen to us talk this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Don't come in here with that bullshit. You know, a lot of people are notorious for wanting different demographics of people, are notorious for wanting to come in, tell you the shit that you should be, what the fuck you should be doing when it as it pertains to your issues. Motherfuckers want to talk to you about black issues and say, oh, you know, guys should be doing this. And no, when you come in here, nigga, when you come in here, oh yeah, you're gonna sit down and shut the fuck up and you're gonna listen to us talk this black shit by all stretch of the imagination. You understand what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk this black shit. And if you have any input that is negative or condescending or whatever the case may be, you're gonna get your mouth toe out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna embarrass you. I'm gonna embarrass you. 9 times out of 10, the administrators or other people, other show supporters, they're going to embarrass you. But you're more than welcome to come in. You understand what I'm saying? You are more than welcome to come in because this is where we are. This is where we're going to be. We're going to be in here getting to it. Please believe that. Please believe that. Now, man, for me, it is about, man, I'll say, I'm promoting the black identity, man. I'm promoting the black identity. You feel me? I am promoting the black identity for myself. I am promoting because all too often people feel inclined to have to operate outside of the black identity in order to be successful in our contemporary society. That's just what the fuck is going on. Motherfuckers feel like they are very, very reserved when it comes to being a direct representation or just with their black identity. I'll just say it that way. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are very, very adamant, or not adamant, excuse me. They're very, very reserved, very, very careful about operating in that black identity. I'm here to promote the black identity. Man, I'm black, baby. It is what it is. Listen, I'm black. You feel me? I'm black. I am a black man in America. I have no problem promoting a black identity. Okay. I am going to promote black manhood in here. You understand what I'm saying? The holds is the Black Gentleman Podcast. I am going to promote the fuck out of black manhood. I am going to promote it in ways that motherfuckers get tired of me talking about manhood shit. You are going to get absolutely 100% tired of hearing me talk about black manhood up in this bitch. Possibly, maybe not. You understand what I'm saying? The majority of people who come in and support actually appreciate it. They love it. They relish it. They actually participate. They're promoting black manhood as well. We're going to be promoting black manhood in here. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Also, man, we're going to uplift and we're going to protect black womanhood. We're going to uplift and we're going to protect black womanhood because manhood and that goes hand in hand, like manhood and uplifting and protecting womanhood. That shit kind of goes hand in hand. Excuse me. Pardon me. I did it again. We're going to uplift and protect Black womanhood. We're going to uplift and protect Black womanhood. You understand what I'm saying? Let me be careful. You know what I mean? You get to fucking around and you get so used to trying to pick your words, and everybody is always on Black people to just be so inclusive and welcoming and so on and so forth. And it's like, you know what I mean? For me, I have no problem. What's understood needs no explanation. You understand what I'm saying? So if you come in and it's only motherfuckers who don't have the right spirit and the right energy on them that have a hard time coming in and being around Black folk. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't feel the need to have to roll that out. I don't feel the need to have to be welcoming and inclusive and so on and so forth. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, that's partially how we had the whole, had we had a whole world taken from us. You understand what I'm saying? Right up from under our feet, we had a whole country taken from us. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, whole country taken. We were here, indigenous people here, Black people were the indigenous people to the United States of America. Yeah, don't let that go over your head. But anyway, but in here we're going to be uplifting and protecting Black womanhood, promoting Black manhood, Black man shit. Also, man, it's you know what I mean. The thing for me is just the reckoning. It's just the reckoning. When I say the reckoning, this is me being personal. This is me being, I won't say arrogance, because arrogance is unmerited confidence. Let's say confidence. This is me being confident in my skills, confident in my platform, confident in my ability to talk, confident in my ability to bring valid conversation to the forefront and to muster up participation and support from, my family, my contemporaries, you guys. And so it's the reckoning, here I am choosing my words. I'm one of the coldest motherfuckers doing this, man. You feel me? I'm nice. I'm nice with this. I'm nice with this. Shout out to everybody that creates content. I'm nice with this, though. I feel pretty confident in my ability to create meaningful, engaging content, especially as it relates to the Black Gentleman Podcast. And so it's the reckoning. I'm promoting the Black identity, promoting manhood, Black manhood, promoting Black identity, promoting the Black manhood, uplifting and protecting Black womanhood, and the motherfucking reckoning. I want you to recognize, you understand what I'm saying? Participate, share, like, comment, subscribe to the social media, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me everywhere, and really, truly, incorporate these conversations and incorporate this into your life, period. Because from what I understand, these are meaningful conversations that we're having. So anyway, that's kind of the purpose of the Black Gentleman Podcast, man, just to kind of scale it back so that to give you guys just some insight as to where I am and where I'm going with this thing. So, all right, man. So I was having a conversation this morning during the Punch Junkie Morning Show that kind of led into a lot of things, and the topic of the segment is kind of, I termed it to trick or not to trick, but it was trick meaning to utilize money or resources on the opposite sex, to utilize money or resources when you're courting or dealing with a woman. One of the things I said this morning was I was teasing one of the sisters, and she was talking about hump day, and I was telling her to do some humping today, and to put a coffee tip jar next to the bed. You know what I mean? Lighthearted, because that's what we do. And one of the brothers said, "Oh man, it's a simp conversation," and blah blah blah. And so that led into this long, drawn out discussion that I had with the family about the importance of upgrading. You understand what I'm saying? Anytime you're dealing and having a romantic relationship with a woman, as a man, it's important. You want to be able in a position to upgrade her situation. You know what I'm saying? In some way, shape, form, or fashion. Now, it might be monetarily, it might be I don't know, shit. It might be mechanically, nigga. I don't know. You know what I mean? But you should be bringing something to the table to upgrade that woman. All too often, a lot of people, and this is man, I keep finding myself choosing these words, and I'm gonna stop choosing these words. I'm just gonna talk straight at it. A lot of times, man, women just go into these situations, man, and they have a wet, sticky crotch, man, in an empty pocket, or they have a wet, sticky crotch in a loud vehicle, have a wet, sticky crotch in a leaky faucet. Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck is you fucking this nigga for, and he ain't doing nothing to be able to help? You understand what I'm saying? And then that adds to these gripes that women have against men, and it adds to this disdain between the two, which adds to this distance between the two. And I can only speak on it from a male's perspective. You feel me? And I feel like as a man, in my single days, and even up until, you know, me being married now, I always, when I became an adult, you understand what I'm saying? And I really became comfortable with my manhood and being a man. I always felt inclined to upgrade a woman's situation if she was dealing with me. You understand what I'm saying? I need to upgrade her situation in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It wasn't always monetary. You know what I'm saying? It's not always monetary. Sometimes every now and again it's, you know what I mean? It's something different. You feel me? Sometimes it is monetary though. You know, sometimes it is monetary, girl. Let me help you out. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, girl, you know what I mean? Let me take you out. Let me do this. You know what I'm saying? And it has to be something beyond just courting and getting to the point of having sex or fucking. It has to be beyond that. You know what I'm saying? There needs to be an upgrade beyond that point. You feel me? It has to be an upgrade beyond that point. And the brothers was fighting me tooth and nail on it, man. The tooth and nail. And see, the thing was, it was a lot of brothers, and I'm guessing that they were just younger brothers who were like, nah, man, it's about nah. It's for free. We do it for free, and blah, 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 blah. Then it was the other brothers, some of the older, more seasoned brothers that was looking like, bro, who raised these motherfuckers? Like, who raised these motherfuckers? You understand what I'm saying? Like, who raised these motherfuckers? Like, if a woman's dealing with you, bro, she's supposed to have some sort of confidence that you bringing something to the table besides dick. You feel me? She has to be confident that you bringing something else to the table. You feel me? Because if not, then that puts you in a funny category. You know what I'm saying? It puts you in a funny category. You have to bring value to a black woman, man. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of times, that's why motherfuckers run around here and you have these romantic relationships and they end in a train wreck, bro. What kind of value are you bringing to a black woman? Like, you got to bring value to her. You feel me? You have to be bringing some sort of value besides dick and bubble gum. You feel me? And I know, you know, brothers gonna say, oh, but she got to be bringing something to the table. Bro, we're not talking to see. That's the problem. See, for me, when I say this kind of conversation like this and men respond, and I know some brothers is watching this on the replay and the recast, and that was their immediate reaction. Like, oh man, she got to be bringing something to the table, bro. Yeah, I understand that, bro. But that's not, anytime I'm talking to you as a man and what about man shit and what we supposed to be doing, and your immediate response is what a woman is supposed to be doing, I automatically think you on hoe shit. I automatically think you on hoe shit. You understand me? To me, that's hoe type behavior. It's like I'm really hard on sisters about accountability because a lot of sisters have a hard time holding themselves accountable. Things go wrong, it's always somebody else's fault. This, that, you know, it's in second grade, my teacher took my crayon box, and as a result of that, I can't color. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. They have a hard time with accountability. A lot of them do. So I'm very, very hard on them. You understand what I'm saying? So when a man who's, you know, a man, you're supposed to wear accountability like a badge of honor. When shit fuck up, okay. You know what I'm saying? All right, you hold yourself accountable. You deal with the situation and you move forward. That's man shit. But as a man, when I say, look, bro, you need to be doing this, looking at that, you need dealing with a woman, you need to be bringing some value to her life. Other than that, you don't mean her no good. And your response is, well, she need to be bringing value to the table. You on whole shit, bro. I'm thinking, I smell daddy issues on you, nigga. You feel me? How is it that I'm talking to you about what you should be doing, and the first thing you're gonna say to me is what another motherfucker should be doing? You feel me? That's whole shit to me. And the thing is, we got to get back to being a man, bro. We got to get back to being for real men, bro. You see what I'm saying? Don't deal with a motherfucker that you're not able to bring value to their life, bro. And I know we use money because money is the easy one, because we're engulfed in this culture culturally now, where when we talk about exchange, the most common exchange that we embark on is money. which is unfortunate. You understand what I'm saying? Because it should be conversation, thoughts, energy, so on and so forth, but it's not anymore. The most common exchange that we have is money. Motherfuckers don't exchange conversation and energy no more, because if you go, let's say you get on a train. Let's say you get on the train. Those of you guys who use the train transportation in busy cities like Chicago, New York, whatever. And let's say you're on public transport and you're on a train, right? When you get on the train in 2020, what do you see? What do you see? If it's 100 people on the train, right, it's going to be about 89 to 90 of those people with their phones out, looking at their phones, looking at social media, doing whatever. The other 10 will probably be asleep, or 5 of them will be asleep. The other 5 will be gauging off and looking at other people. You understand what I'm saying? We don't even exchange energy and conversation and shit anymore. So the most common exchange is monetarily. You understand what I'm saying? And when you look at sex, when you look at the act of sex, right? What is sex? Sex is an exchange. You feel me? Sex is an exchange. Like you gotta look at this shit, man, at a molecular level, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like you gotta break this shit all the way down to a compound. Sex is an exchange. You feel me? Sex is an exchange. So there's a woman who is exchanging her vibe, her energy, her passion. You understand what I'm saying? Her fluids with a man. And as a man, you have your vibe, you have your energy, you have your touch, you have your fluids. That's an exchange. That sex is the ultimate exchange, right? Sex is the ultimate exchange. I don't know, man. It is the universal exchange. Sex is, to me, sex and the whole start to finish. Sex is when we're most like God, because that is when we are creating the act of actually creating life. You understand what I'm saying? So that's when we most like God. That's why it's so euphoric. You understand what I'm saying? When the motherfucker climaxes is euphoric, you go into a whole different, that's a whole nother conversation, right? So it's an exchange. And so I think that your relationship with a woman has to go beyond the exchange of sex. You understand what I'm saying? I think that the sex will be a microcosm of your relationship, right? So as a man, if you go to have sex with a woman, right, and her energy's not right, she's not into it, or she barely wants to, or something, it just doesn't line up, right? And you're the aggressor, and she's, something's wrong. You see what I'm saying? Something's off. And you can tell the energy is not there. And it's like when you look at women and you understand the concept of, no matter what you do, when motherfuckers be diving up on the woman and talking about, I'm gonna beat it up and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and all that kind of stuff, man. And sex is, man, this is a whole different. I didn't went deep. I didn't even mean to go this deep, bro. Women, they're different. They're wired differently. You understand what I'm saying? So, when you want a woman, black woman, to have a climactic experience with you, it goes beyond the act of actual sex. You understand what I'm saying? There are so many other things that have to take place to line her up, to get her to this place. You understand what I'm saying? Because it could, motherfuckers be, talking about, oh, I'm gonna be in it for a half hour and I'm gonna work to get her there and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, nah. And then there's other motherfuckers who, you know what I'm saying, upon penetration, a woman is climaxing. That's a whole nother. Let me stop. I'm just gonna stop there. That's a whole different conversation or whatever. But it goes beyond. It's based on the sex is a microcosm of your actual relation, the actual relationship and the exchanges that you had up to the point of sex. You feel me? Bottom line, man. That's the bottom line. And so when I say you have to trick or not to trick, man, you have to bring some value to that exchange. You understand what I'm saying? You have to bring some value to that woman. You have to bring value to her. And I'm talking specifically to brothers. Brothers, we have to bring some value, monetarily, security, whatever it is. We have to bring value to that situation as a part of that exchange to successfully navigate romantic relationships with women, even if it's not a long-term relationship, because you can have romantic short-term relationships, bro. You understand what I'm saying? But that still will have an impact on you just as a man. Like if you're a motherfucking man, right, and you out here and you have these short-term romantic relationships with women, and it's always ended in a train wreck. It's only a matter of time before that jacket gets hung on you. You understand what I'm saying? Or you can have a short, romantic relationships or whatever the case may be, and women still sing your graces. You know what I'm saying? They still celebrate you. You understand what I'm saying? They still happy to have had that exchange with you. You know what I'm saying? All that type shit. It ain't no drama, ain't no funk, ain't no nothing. They don't have nothing but positive shit to say about you, and so on and so forth. It's possible to have that. It's possible to have that. It's possible to have relationships with people, and it just wasn't time for your relationship to go any further than it did. It's possible. It's possible. But anyway, man, I dove entirely too deep into that, and we can have that conversation, man, more and more and more. However deep we need to go into that conversation, we can have it. But I just want my men, bro. I want us to get back to this place where we bring in value to a situation, bro. Period. Bring value, man. And I'm talking about, man, I know it sounds stupid, but I'm talking about if you courting a woman, you trying to date her exclusively, if you dealing with her off to the side or whatever the case may, bruh, you have to be bringing the right shit to the equation, bro. You want to know why you niggas be dealing with side women and they be flipping the fuck out on you and so on and so forth? But you got to look at your exchange. What the fuck is you bringing to the table? How are you making her feel? You know what I'm saying? You just going over there, just jumping over, climb up off of her and hit like, come on, bro. That it's only a matter of time before she be at your house sitting there talking to your wife. If that's what you into, you understand what I'm saying? If you willing to have that sort of take that business risk. You understand what I'm saying with your business? But anyway, man, we can talk on and on and on about that. I just really wanted to touch on that and bring clarity to what I was saying. You know what I mean? And I know motherfuckers was telling me, man, you a simp. You know, that's simp talk, simp. And it's funny when you hear people use words and they don't know what it, simp is not. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers think a lot. Motherfuckers look at men who have a different disposition to women as simping. No, bro. Simping is when niggas are fake pimps. You know what I'm saying? Nigga who's presenting himself to be a pimp, but never mind. I think I'm gonna start making y'all pay for this. I'm gonna start making y'all pay to get some of this lacing, man. I'll be lacing y'all up for free. In the words of my cousin, Legendary Topcast, man, y'all don't deserve me, man. I'm not finna just be giving this shit all the way for free, lacing y'all all up. Y'all using my talking points, going and getting these women, getting promotions, getting all kind of shit. Hell no. Y'all gonna have to start paying, man. You feel me? I just can't do it, man. I can't just keep giving away all this game for free. Are you serious? You feel me? Are you being serious right now, man? All right, man. Let's go into the Eyes of Player segment, man. Ah, boy. I don't even want to do it now, man. We went so in depth into that. But anyway, man, so I wanted to share with y'all a lesson I had to learn the hard way, man. It was a very, very tough lesson, man. Very, very tough lesson. And that lesson was the importance of keeping a low profile with regards to romance. Meaning you got to keep a low profile with who you dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? You got to keep a low profile with your romantic relationships. You know what I'm saying? Who you fucking, who you dealing with. If you really like somebody, if you don't, you got to keep a low profile with regard to that, because the thing that I learned is the more you talk, the more motherfuckers know. The more motherfuckers know, the more they're going to be able to try to manipulate situations. So, prime example. I liked the woman. I was dealing with a woman. We talking college, early college too. So I was dealing with this young lady, or whatever. Liked her, real low key. You feel me? She was from a different place than me. She was from a different place. She was just different, man. Totally different, man. She was like a swimmer, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I used to talk about her because she was beautiful. She was low. She was so low key. She was sweet. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You feel me? So I you know what I mean, would have her around, hanging around me, hanging around my partners. You know what I'm saying? I would talk about her all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, yeah, you know, this, and motherfuckers would ask me about it. And I'm like, yeah, she cool, man. She, you know, yada, yada, yada. I like her. You know what I'm saying? And the more information I gave her, the more motherfuckers was taking notes and shit. You feel me? The more motherfuckers was taking notes and shit. You feel me? And the next thing you know what I'm saying? You know, we have one of our little, you know, skirmishes and shit, little young, you know, people skirmish, and you know what I'm saying? I go not talking to her for a couple of days, and next thing I know, she pop up on the scene with one of my partners, and I'm like, oh, you feel me? So of course, automatically, you know, as it relates to the rules of engagement, I can no longer deal with her no more. But I really liked her. You feel me? I really liked her. But according to the rules of engagement, I had to leave her alone. But my partner boy was dirty macking because he knew all the information that he needed to know in order to approach her. You feel me? And so that was a lesson that I you know what I mean? That wasn't the only time I had to learn that lesson. It kind of repeated itself or whatever. And I ended up being in situations where these niggas would, you know, people who were close to me or around me would you know, do the dirty mac, and they would be point shaving. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, I know you over there dealing with Junior, so you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 or whatever the case may be. Or the mere fact of me just telling them and feeding them information now makes her enticing to them. And the same thing for women. Women are worse. So all I say is you have to keep a low profile with your romance. You got to keep a lid on it. You understand what I'm saying? And move solo, man. Move solo. Don't be having your woman around your homeboys when it ain't no other women folk around. They ain't bringing no women to the table or none of that. Don't be having these niggas all in and out your house when your woman there. You know what I'm saying? You in there with your woman walking around in them shorts. You feel me? Got her legs all out. Your homeboy sitting around playing the game, and she bringing y'all sandwiches and shit, and they just look. Nah, bro. No, sir. You in violation, man. You are in direct violation. So all I'm gonna tell you is you have to move very, very strategic and keep a low profile and keep a lid on your romance. Tupac had a verse. He said, the bitch is telling all her homies that I can fuck her like no other. Now the mother bitches want to bone me. Like, that is universal. You understand what I'm saying? That is universal. Keep a lid on your romance, man. Keep a lid on it. Keep a lid on it. Stop sharing them stories. Don't be motherfucking talking. Don't be reverse pillow talking. You feel me? Don't be telling people your homeboys how she lay and what she doing, what she don't do, and so on and so forth. Man, let me get in here, man, so we get ready to get out of here. I'm just going and going and going. So let's talk about Dwayne Wade and his baby boy. So as we all know, Dwayne Wade has a son who a 12-year-old who's identified as being gay, and now they're, you know, talking about, you know, him wanting to have a sex change and so on and so forth, man. I've spoken in depth on Patreon about this, so I'm not gonna go in depth. People are calling for a whole lot of stuff, man. People calling for a whole lot of stuff, man. And this is what I'm saying. I feel that, honestly speaking, that Dwayne, in this whole conversation and things that are going on, I feel that he's failing his son. He's failing his son. He's failing his children. He's failing his family. And I'm gonna tell you why. This is gonna be a heavy conversation, I know. And I know the women's liberals and the alphabet committee, you know what I'm saying, and all these people are gonna come and they're gonna try to tell me, you know, I'm a homophobe and I'm this and I'm that and the other, but whatever. Feel me on this. And I'm speaking specifically as a black man. As a black man, bro, you have a job, man. You have a job as a black man with a son or with sons. You have a job to equip your sons to be able to survive, thrive, and add to your lineage. You have an ordained assignment as a black man to equip your sons, your black boys, You are to equip them on how to survive, thrive, and add to the lineage. That is what you're supposed to do. That is what you are supposed to do. You are supposed to teach your sons and equip them to be able to survive, thrive, and add to the lineage. Period. Period. Through everything, through whatever. That is what you are supposed to do. When you allow your 12-year-old son, and I'm gonna keep this very surface level, but when you allow him to make your 12-year-old son to make lifelong decisions, life-altering, lifelong decisions, you are failing him as his father. You are failing your children. You are failing your family when you allow a 12-year-old to make lifelong decisions, man. Life impacting, life changing decisions. When you are 12, you are not qualified. Once again, I'm starting to, creep up on the Patreon, so I got to stop. But you are not qualified to even make, like, you don't even pick the toothpaste that you use. You understand me? You don't even pick your soap that you use. Do you understand? Like you don't even pick your clothes. Like when you are 12, your spectrum of operation, your spectrum, your jurisdiction of decision making is very, very minute. And your sexuality, gender, whatever is not in that, is not in there. It is not in there. And so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna just not go any deeper than that. I feel that when you have a responsibility to your black sons, man. And the other thing that kind of makes me trip out about this, ever since Dwayne kind of got divorced from his wife, and Gabrielle Union has kind of come along, and we know she's an actress, and the whole Hollywood scene and all that, and this shit is all really weird. You understand? Like shit has gotten really, really weird with Dwayne. I'm just gonna be truthful, man. You know what I'm saying? She's got really, really weird with him, with the way he dresses and the way he acts, and things have just gotten really, really peculiar, really, really peculiar with him. You understand what I'm saying? It was one thing when he just popped up on the scene wearing, gauchos and slippers, with spiked slippers with no socks and all that goofball shit. You feel me? But and then of course it has affected, all kind of motherfuckers that are from where we from. Now you see these little motherfuckers going to prom wearing capri dress tuxedo pants, goddamn spiked pink spiked loafers, you feel me, with no socks and all that old goofball shit, tight, extra tight pants, tight clothes, carrying clutches and Kate Spade clutches and all kind of bullshit. Motherfuckers be carrying Michael Kors clutches, all kind of bullshit. Like we see all that, right? But it's just gotten really, really weird. And then also, right, things that are going on with his son, you know what I'm saying, and his family and the decisions that they're making or whatever the case may be. Why in the fuck is all of this being played out in front of the television? Why is all of this played out in front of the cameras? Why is all of this being played out in for the consumption of mass media? Do you understand what I'm saying? Why aren't these conversations being privatized? Why aren't these conversations? Why isn't Dwayne Wade pushing his family into his house and closing the door? You feel me? Why isn't he pushing his family in the house, closing the door? You understand what I'm saying? Why is it? Why? This shit is not to be played out. Why are you going on Ellen? Why are you going out talking about, this and my son is this? No, bro. No. This shit should be played out behind closed doors. You and your family. You understand? No matter what the decision is, I should not be knowing what's going on in your house to that capacity, bro. That is not good. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is not good. People coming out having an opinion on what's going on, that's not good. Or is that by design? Or are you guys doing that on purpose? You understand what I'm saying? Is this some sort of, like, what's the agenda? What's the move here? What's the move here? You feel me? So it just makes me feel real funny. Like, why is this being played out in front of everybody, for everybody to see? Why is this being played out for the whole entire world to see? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. And I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like the whole move. And like I said, I'm not going to go in depth about it because I talked about it on Patreon. But so if you want to hear my thoughts and you're a Patreon, and your Patreon, go over, you know what I mean, and check out the video there. If you're not a Patreon, then go subscribe. Go check out the Patreon, patreon.com/JuniorTheTruth, and salute to the Junior Mafia. But I just don't like this situation, man. And we are in this space now where, I'm telling you, man, we are in this space now where Black men, there is a call for us to be as strong as we've ever been, right? There's a call for Black masculinity to be as firm and as strong as we've ever been historically. And there's this there's this huge, colossal push to emasculate Black males, man. At every turn. At every turn. And Black males are becoming more feminized. They're becoming more emotional. They're becoming more irrational. They're becoming more violent. You understand what I'm saying? They're becoming more everything, bro. They're becoming more sexualized. They're becoming more desensitized to sex. You know what I mean? More desensitized to homosexual advances on their man. It's just so much, man. So much. And so I look at this and I'm looking at the role that Dwayne Wade is playing in this, man. And I don't like it, man. Like I said, even if there are issues that you need to work out with your son or help him with his identity, or even if, you know, he decides that he's going to be gay or whatever the case may be. Okay. But bro, why is that being played out for the world? It should not be played out for the world. And he is going to be, when this is all said and done, he's going to be very, very, very regretful. I feel I'm regretful. All right, man. So let's move on. So before we get out of here, man. So Snoop Dogg came out and he, you know, had his choice words for Gayle King after her interview of Lisa Leslie, where she, you know, pushed Lisa Leslie as it related to Kobe Bryant, his passing and his legacy, and you know, his quote unquote sexual assault case and yada yada yada, or charges rather. I don't think there was much of a case, but Snoop Dogg came out and used a very choice language, telling Gayle to back off, calling her a funky dog head bitch, I believe. And he has since come out and apologized. You know what I'm saying? He's come out and apologized. Hold on one second. Hello. You all right? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm recording a podcast. I'll call you right back. All right. Apologies. I'm in the middle of this, the middle of the day, and my wife was calling me a few times. I need to make sure everything was okay. So I apologize for that. And it's live stream, so I'm not gonna be able to edit it. But anyway, and he's come out since then and offered an apology, and he's used the typical you know, Black male apologist talking points. You know, I was raised better than that. You know what I'm saying? I know better. I got a mama, I got a grandma, you know, and I know better than to talk to this 70-year-old woman like that. And, you know, blah, 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 blah. Hey, man. And so I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't fuck with his apology. I don't fuck with his apology, man. I don't fuck with Gayle King. I don't fuck with what she did. I don't fuck with what she stands for and what she represents. Double down on that when it comes to Oprah Winfrey. I still stand on what I stood on before. And I felt like Snoop's apology, man, was it was deeper than your mama just called you and told you to apologize. I'm not buying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying that. And I do understand that, you know, when you cross over into a certain threshold, especially with the realms of entertainment and how you feed your family and, you know, you got things in your life that, you know, people got, you know, you got bones in your closet and I understand all that shit. So I ain't no telling, you know, what call was put in and none of that kind of stuff, man. But I don't fuck with that apology, man. I don't fuck with that public apology. See, the thing about this shit And this is why it's so difficult for motherfuckers to be viewed as leaders in the culture, because motherfuckers tend to not have a backbone. Motherfuckers tend to not stand on principle. Motherfuckers don't stand on code. Motherfuckers don't stand on nothing. Like, motherfuckers will come out and stand on something and then they retract. So you went out and you called her funky dog head bitch. We don't fuck with you, and chill out before we come get you, right? So that's the battle cry. So motherfuckers is tooling up. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is going out on that. Like, okay, cool. They attacking us. Fuck it, right? So you didn't flew the battle cry, right? You didn't stepped out there on that battle cry, and motherfuckers is backing your play. People are backing your play, and then you crawdad on it. You understand what I'm saying? Then you reverse. You back up off of it. That is why you have to be careful when you step up out of here, man. That is why you have to have a code of operation that you operate by, and you just have to adhere to that code. You understand what I'm saying? And when motherfuckers side against us, why are we always apologizing? You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. The black apologisms. You feel me? Why we got to be the ones to apologize all the time, bro? Motherfuckers have been wronging us since the inception of this since the inception of this shit, man, since the beginning. And why are we always the ones that have to come out and apologize, bro? You understand what I'm saying? Systematic racism, man. Fucking Rosewood, you know what I'm saying? Shit that was done to our indigenous ancestors, and fucking Tuskegee experiments, like, bro, the war on drugs. Like, it's so much shit that's done to us, man. You know what I'm saying? So the prison comp, man, so much stuff that's done to us with the prison pipeline, just all kind of shit that's done to us, bro. Why the fuck are we always the ones to have to come out and apologize? You understand what I'm saying? Man, fuck the black apologists, man. Fuck that, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, man, and I hear it when we say, "Oh, I was raised better than that. My mama raised me this way. My daddy raised me this way, and so I was raised." I get it, bro. But how about the way we was raised was bullshit? You understand what I'm saying? How about the way that we were raised to embrace motherfuckers when they don't embrace us? We were raised to apologize to motherfuckers that's not apologizing to us. A motherfucker wrong you, and then you say you sorry. A motherfucker come step on your motherfucking shoe and kick you in the shin, and then you say, "Excuse me, I'm sorry," while you holding your leg, bro. Why the fuck do we have to do that? You understand what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, man, like, the traditions, and we have to break this we have to break this psyche that we have, man. We have to break this psyche that we have, because it keeps us in a place, man, that enables our conditions and our social economic status not to elevate. You understand what I'm saying? Like when you look at it, like family, like when Gayle King came out and did what she did that with a purpose. That purpose was not for any sort of black agenda. That purpose was not for any sort of black agenda. That purpose is an anti-black agenda, in particular, an anti-black male, black masculine agenda. You understand what I'm saying? There is an agenda at play to make black men the face of sexual deviance in our country. Period, bro. And we see it every day. And that was a play of what Gayle did was directly tied to white supremacy. And like, we get so paralyzed, you feel me? And so straightened up by white supremacy, man. Fuck what Gayle King did. Fuck that, bro. Fuck Gayle King. Fuck Oprah Winfrey. Like, fuck them. Fuck it. Fuck that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't fuck with them. No, I don't. And I don't fuck with the black apologists, and I don't know, bro. No. And that is why it is so difficult to take people who establish themselves as black leaders serious. That's why you have to be the priest and the spiritual guide of your own family, your own household. You got to be the one. You got to be the leader over your own house. You got to govern over yourself, govern over your children. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to do that, because this shit is like, bro, Fuck that, man. You understand what I'm saying? Because tradition is not gonna get what we need done. Period. Tradition is not gonna get it, and that's it. And it ain't talking on the internet ain't gonna do it. This podcast ain't gonna do it. You understand what I'm saying? It has to be a massive move, and it comes. It's gonna come in a different form. But man, I'm tired of the black apologists, man. I am, man. I am so very sick of that, man. I was so even if Snoop was to say, okay, you know what I'm saying, that was over the top. Okay, cool. That was over the top. I got it. So guess what? What you said, that statement, yeah, we're gonna leave that bitch out there because this motherfuckers need to understand that when you come up against us, this is the reaction that you're gonna get. You understand what I'm saying? So we can leave that out there. Now, when I sit down with Gail and I had this conversation with her, then we can get to the queen. I apologize. You know what I mean? But my reaction was X, Y, and Z. And you can explain that to her in person, not over the airwaves, not for anybody. Let that statement stay out there. Let that bitch need to stand out there. And then when you meet with her and you sit down and you talk to her, then you can get an understanding. Then you can work to some sort of understanding, if there's even an understanding to work toward, because I think what's understood needs no explanation, and there's no need for any further work. At this juncture, you either with us or not. You either on this side or on the other side. And that's just where, and when motherfuckers step out there, we got to leave them out there, bro. We got to leave them. They got to stand on that shit that they saying. She got to stand on that shit that she doing. Oprah got to stand on that shit that she's doing. You got to stand on that shit. You attacking black men, stand on that shit. Go ahead, stand on it. Stand on it. I'm not a pop, man. All right, man. That was that, man. No more. Man, I'm tired of the black apologisms, man. I'm sick of the black apologisms, man. That ain't even a word. Made the shit up, man. This shit is unnerving, man. It is unnerving, man. It is unnerving. Thank y'all so much, man. I really, truly appreciate y'all, man. It's time for me to get out of here, man. I got to get myself ready to travel, man. Get ready for the arrival of my family and get ready to get on the road. Thank y'all so much, man, for tuning in to episode 11 of the Black Gentleman Podcast, man. Presented by yours truly, Junior the Truth, man. Sponsored by the family over at CBD Counter, powered by hemschool.com. Your one-stop shop for all your CBD needs. Go check them out, www.cbdcounter.co. Man, really, truly appreciate y'all, man. Be sure to follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH. And that's over all the social media platforms. Join me weekdays, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Punch Junkie Morning Show, presented by yours truly, Junior the Truth. Really, truly appreciate y'all, man. This is Junior the Truth signing off for the Black Gentleman Podcast. I'm Ohio born, player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.